Hello and welcome as we head into Tuesday, the 14th day of March 2017. My name is Derek and welcome. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin daily chart. I also want to talk about a Bitcoin index similar to a US dollar index if one, two were such occur. But before we get into that, let's talk about this daily chart. And I've stated that I'm not going to really pay too much attention to these highs and lows, as in use it for key points when calculating analytical data, as it does seem as if it is not part of the free market. Not only that, but the Bitstamp exchange had a low of 975, and the one where I trade on Poloniex had a 1000 lows, and I would only guess that other exchanges would have similar close different numbers, maybe 1025 somewhere else, maybe 950, I don't know, in other places. Can't say for sure, but the trading since then has not been like you would expect after such a large movement. Not only did sellers not come in, which indicates anyone with buy orders in the lower levels, only a small amount of them decided to take their early profit taking, which was available to them, and not too many, of course, obliged to do so. The market strength is very strong. And the current phase is at the upper end of this 18 average band. Market going up, a little bit of retracement, sideways back up again. So there's a correctionary phase from a bull market. Usually these things resolve themselves within the path of least resistance, and that is higher. So that is how the market status is concerned. Now, the US dollar index is what takes the United States dollar, which is the most common one worldwide, and tracks it how it does against other US fiat currencies. Well, what will be really interesting is you take the Bitcoin, which is the leading cryptocurrency, and see how it does against other ones. And I'm thinking, well, how could I find a way of seeing this like I would a US dollar index chart? I thought about how I could make a mathematical spreadsheet or other computer programming, but I didn't want to go to those lengths and it wouldn't be worth it. Then I thought, you know what? If I open up another site that I don't trade with and deposit a small amount, which is what I did, I ended up purchasing this much in Bitcoin of the following cryptocurrencies, and putting the majority on Dash and Ethereum, as they to me are the top ones. I know Ethereum is by far the number 2 in market cap, but to me it seems Dash is going to be becoming the next popular one. So I wanted to make it a little bit at the top weighted, and then Litecoin, Monero, and then so on and so forth, putting as many as I can within it. Some of them I couldn't put in because the minimum order was too large, and I really only wanted to put in this kind of level with the not so big ones. But it gives me an indicator. So what I did is I went to hitbtc.com, and this is what happens. And right now the index has barely went up since I've done it. I deposited 0.25. However, after I put all the orders in, it was like 2.479. But what it does is it gives me an indication of how these are doing. And I can just quick watch this live and see if it's rising or falling very fast. And this can really give you advantages as far as when you're understanding the Bitcoin market, how you can just transfer funds in and out of different currencies, of cryptocurrencies that is, when potential indicators can lead towards such, with this maybe being an interesting one. So for anybody who is interested in this, the best way I could suggest is doing the same thing that I did, is find another site, and then I deposited 0.025, basically about $3.06 US dollars worth. Like, it's totally worth it for me to make this and then have something that can be like, okay, this is an indicator for me. So an idea, if anyone is interested in that. I think in time there's going to be a Bitcoin index, and maybe there is and I haven't found it yet. but it's definitely an interesting idea to have, as it can definitely come up with is as well when the Bitcoin index is scheduled to be going higher. That means, of course, you want to get in other main currencies and out of other ones, and vice versa. Anyway, take care. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.